there making these times faster. You gotta push.
It's like I was swimming all the way till I wasn't.
Get some water.
Bless you.
Some water in the back, go ahead.
Daddy, where's the watermelon?
Huh?
Where's the watermelon?
Oh, this is my daughter, Yana.
Hi.
Your dad takes some of the best pictures.
It's in the car.
In your book bag?
Huh?
In your book bag?
Really? All right, this is the 13-mile day. And right now, we gonna talk about the water, man, because right now your dad is at the pH level of the 8.5, and you're
at 8.5, and I'm at 9.5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm at 9.5.
Yeah, can you explain that? The difference of you starting out with the 8.5, and as the levels go up, does the taste different, or what actually goes on in the process?
It tastes a little bit different. 9.5 is pure, is more pure than 8.5. The reason why he just doesn't go, most people probably think like, why don't I just go to the purest water out of the break? Your body won't accept the water. Like, I had people try my water and they say it tastes different. It doesn't taste like water. And that's because their body isn't used to it. So you have to grow into the more pure water. Like most alkaline water companies, they put on the bottle like it's at 9.5 pH, but by law they're only required to put what it was at when it was bottled. Like, so when they bottled the water, it might have been a 9.5, but it just sat there for so long, so it slowly, the electricity in the water just started to die. So it's like, it was a 9.5 when they bottled it, but by the time a person bought it and drank it, it was probably like an 8 or 8.5. So it's still alkaline, but it's not at its purest form.
Can you feel the difference with the water?
Yes, definitely. You know, and I'm not just saying it because they supply me water, I can really feel the difference.
Well, that's what's up, man. We got 2 miles left. Bless you, bless you.
Oh, thank you. About 1.5 miles.
About 1.5 miles left, and we're gonna catch that last part of it, man. But that pace getting bigger and faster and stronger, man, with that pace,
yeah,
man.
Definitely, man. You know, front runner for the past couple of weeks been Donnell, man. He pushed the pace. Like today, I know he was running at about 6 minutes and 30 seconds a mile. I was not too far off of him at 7 minutes a mile, 7 minutes 20, 7 minutes 30 seconds a mile. The average person's like, oh, that's a great number, but you know, when you want to win, 7:20 isn't a great number when the person who's in first is running at 6:30 a mile.
Well, that's what's up, man. I appreciate your time, big dog.
Always.
All right, it'll crush the water.
Man, they ball for 2 pieces and everybody took 10.
It's over with.
It's over.
It's over for the
It's a wrap.
No, I ain't going to have that one up.
It is a wrap.
Man.
We need to go ahead and get
You give it to me.
Hey, let's get this over with.
Yeah, he said he got to get this over with.
All right, I'm leaving my phone here.
I'm leaving my phone. You go to the phone right there? Right there? Right here.
How about that? Put it in the back of the
Mastered the art of that, so it's not getting anything out of it anymore. So you gotta change up the way you do it with your body. So once we get to that point, and it'll happen soon, because like last week you couldn't keep up. This week you did so much better keeping up. It's gonna change by week. How? Donnell. Yeah, if Donnell can get that to cross over to the boxing and remember to keep your pace, even when the round ends, each round get back your pace. That's Donnell. So now you're understanding. You gotta now train your body. That's what boxing shape means. You gotta learn to be able to fight for 3 minutes. Your body stops for 60 seconds, then be able to reignite the battery and get it to do the same thing it did for the last round. If he can run like he runs, the only difference in sparring and running is there's a break every 3 minutes. So that's where he's having the issue at, restarting after the break. Yeah. So for him, if I'm getting him ready for a fight, I would probably give him, if I know we're gonna spar for 3 weeks, what I would do is let him spar the whole round, and then I would cut the rest break to 20 seconds. I want to get his body used to accepting a rest break first. And then once he get through that point, week 2, I'm gonna move it up to 40 seconds. By week 3, I'm making him rest for 1 full minute because now his body should be mentally starting to program to I'm gonna spar 3, rest 1. Yeah, that's just it's reprogramming mentally when it comes to it. Because there's no way he can run like he does now, but you tell me he can't do rounds. It's just not. It's not genetically feasible.
That's why Dusty was telling me I did 8, and he's like, there's no reason you should be able to do more than that. Because look how much you run. Look how easy you run.
Right. So it's just playing with the time, playing with the rest time, and that will increase his ability to do rounds. Yeah. But like I say, consistency. Y'all been coming out here. You come consistent, you start seeing your run change. When the run starts to get easy, it's because your body now understands. I'm acclimated. I know exactly what we got to do.
So what they just doing?
If I put all 3 of y'all on a bicycle and had to ride a bicycle for 15 miles, you're going to struggle at first with dudes who ride bicycles for 15 miles. Because your body said, bro, we don't do this. Your body has to become, anything you do, you have to train your body to do it. That's why I don't allow people to do short rounds. If I'm training you for a fight, and you say, man, I'm tired after 3 rounds. Unless they create a 3-round fight, then we're going to do a minimum of 4. Because I need you to be able to live within the confines of where you are. If it's an amateur, you can do 3 rounds. It's a 3-round fight. When you're a pro, you can do 4, 6, 8, 10, or 12. So why am I let you get programmed to doing 3, 7, 9, and 11? That don't even make common sense. Because you're never going to fight that. So it has to be the logic of it. But now y'all did good, man. Appreciate it.
How I feel today, Maurice? Do you feel like you're getting your win back up?
I ran the whole time. I try to keep up with him, but I'm right there with him now. So I know next time I get down here, I'll be right there with the whole stride. Definitely a good run with you guys, man. They pushing me, pushing each other. It was a good run out here, man.
That's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying? Good day, good run.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate your time, big dog.
Appreciate you, man.
You gonna be able to do it.
You know, I meant to ask you the other day. I forgot about it in all the process, man. Get your thoughts, man, on Jalil's pro debut on Floyd Mayweather card.
I never try to sound arrogant about stuff. I'm usually pretty humble when it comes to him and his boxing. But on this one, I knew it. I knew that he was going to get to this point in his boxing as long as he stayed the course. From the time he was 8 all the way up to now, 10 years worth of boxing, he stayed the course. And it paid off for him. So for the rest of the world, it was a major surprise. But for me, I knew it. It was just a matter of time. You know, I'm glad that he has the ability to say on my bucket list of boxing that I was able to fight on a Mayweather card. But as far as me thinking, was he going to get here, be this good? I never thought anything different. Not one time.
Yeah, it's really huge with him going out to Floyd next week. I guess the next week or so.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity to learn from the master. I mean, you can't say anything else but that. The man's had 50 fights. The man's had 50 wins. He beat up the people who were put in front of him. And honestly, if more boxers concentrate on that, then their careers would definitely go different. Don't worry about the mega fight with somebody else or worry about the guy that's in front of you right then. And that's the biggest thing I think Floyd mastered. He wasn't looking at Pacquiao when he was fighting Cotto. He was looking at Cotto. You know, so that's being able to train with Floyd while Floyd is still young enough to be able to get in there and show you different things. That's something that in 10 years, fighters will wish they had the opportunity to do. You know, that's not gonna be there. So to be able to have that now, I think is a beautiful thing. It's a luxury that others won't be able to have, you know, or be able to say they ever worked with.
Now, for his pro debut, do you know yet, will it be a 4 or 6 round fight?
I'm not sure yet. Like I answered your question there, right? Because we signed on with Mayweather Promotions, and they signed up to be his boss. Basically, he got hired for a job. Whatever they put together, 4 rounds, 6 rounds, whatever it is, that's what we'll do. If asked our opinion for what we would prefer, I'll always give my opinion for what I prefer. But if it's a situation of me saying what we must have, it's not necessary. The only must-have thing that we worked on was we must sign with Mayweather Promotions, and we got there. Everything else, we're going to go at the pace they know. They're very capable people. Between Leonard, Floyd, and the rest of his team, They've guided careers. They've helped guys win belts, and I think they'll do the same for my son.
What was the conversation like with you and Coach Cal? Because you know we got a special place in this heart for Jalil.
Man, that's my guy, man. Actually, I talked to Kenny first. Kenny called me and said congratulations, and I was, happy, and they called. They always talk to me, and me and Kenny talk because he doing the same thing with Mia. That's his daughter, and I'm doing the same thing with my son, and with Calvin, all them guys up there, the Upton group, them all like, his kids. So, when he called me, he was like really down to earth with it. Like, this is the beginning. He was like, tell Jalil this is the beginning. Congratulations on getting signed. But now let's go put the work in. And the first thing he said, he coming out here to train with Tank, right?
Oh, yeah, that's
Like,
right. Tank out
man.
there right now. Yeah,
He was
that's
like,
right.
man, I'm not asking you. He said, I'm giving you the call now. I'm telling you that we gonna be called. He said, after you take care of your business, we need you out here with Tank to work with him. So, hey, it's paying it
Blessings
forward.
on top of blessings.
Yeah, it's
man.
paying it forward. Kenny and Calvin, on a very serious note, they were asked by Leonard, can we get a kid in there to spar? He said he ready to be a pro and see what happened. And they could have said no. They pretty much stay within their circle. But they said yeah, and they let my son come in there, and they opened the door for him. Tank was gracious enough to say, I'll open the door for you. And when they did that, he proved himself. And after that happened, the opportunity to sign with Mayweather Promotions, showed itself. So on a very serious note, I appreciate them for that and paying it forward because they didn't have to do that.
I truly appreciate your time as always.
Man, anytime, Zeb, on the ropes.
All right, we out. All right, Jalil, how you feel, man? Another day in the life, man.
No, we ain't even. He said we did 13 miles. We didn't do 13 miles today. We did like 16. Cause after we did the 13, we were waiting on somebody so long. We was like, we might as well just go around again, and we end up going around a shorter circle, and it added up to about 16 miles today. So, yeah, it felt good. You just. When you out here, it's a good day, the weather good, you don't mind doing it. The days where the weather ain't all well, you like, oh man, but you gonna do it regardless. But today was a nice day to run.
Today was a good day.
Like he could have been like, man, I want y'all to do the whole marathon today. And I wouldn't even have been mad. I would have been like, man, I'm gonna run. It feels good out here today. So, yeah, I'm glad about today. I'm excited about my upcoming fight, I'm excited about the opportunity I'm gonna be presented with in these next coming weeks. So
Well, that's what's up, man. And make sure y'all drink that good water. Drink
that good water.
Jalil up to that 9.5 right now. I don't know how, man. I gotta try it one day just to see what it's like, man.
Drink your water, drink your Kangen water, and make sure you cop your merch, millions.co/Jalil Hackett.
And we out.